All to the people who I've debated with about women being that the evil man, since y'all like to talk about men being violent and stuff like that, what do you call this? If the fact of the matter is, I've seen women be very violent towards men. Y'all don't want to speak on that. But what's really got me all heated is the fact that you see these black heifers, Meechie X, yeah, and a bunch of pro-black, even and those in the pro-black sector. Where you at on this, Dr. Umar? I mean, where are you? Since we got so much misandry going on here, why is it that so many of y'all are silent on this video? And don't tell me you didn't have the time. Y'all got time to talk about other shit, regardless of if it's your interest or not. Y'all have all this other time. But when a sister, I told y'all, women will set each other up to get harmed and do each other dirty. If you know they're going to do that to men, what makes you think that they won't do this to another woman? There are women who have made false reports on men. We understand that. Y'all act like that don't go on, that women are always telling the truth. Women have lied made false claims about wrongfully called child protective services, made false police reports where a woman loses her children to the state. All types of shit. Poison. Done each other harm. I'll never forget that this woman drugged in these weak-ass males and by her orders, and she participated in a RAP3. All three of them. No outrage. But men are the problem. So since y'all have so much to say about black men and doing harm to women, funny how I see more videos of women doing harm to men, abusing children. But what's striking about this is that when women do harm to each other, especially black women do harm to each other, y'all silent. From the pro-black sector, which I call the pro-WHACKS, the black feminists, y'all like to demonize black men because of some hurt because a dude broke your heart back in high school when we all had our heart broken, college and stuff. So a lot of y'all project this BS. But where's the Protect Black Women campaign when other black women do harm to each other? We already know y'all don't want to protect black men from abuse from these toxic heifers. Y'all cannot make this shit up. And to you modern heifers that are trying to blame the unfortunate, brutal beating and murder of Shanquella Robertson, trying to blame this back on the men, y'all trash. Or try to blame men for not doing XYZ and try to blame this on straight men, that it's our fault that this young woman was hanging and bonding with the Sistahood, these hyena heifers, these modern heifers. How are you going to blame men, straight men, for this when this young woman was set up? Miss Robinson was set up. And I told y'all, you modern heifers, how y'all be setting each other up, just like y'all like to set up men. When we come to meeting y'all, linking up with y'all, or you come to our place, and you wonder why we but the narrative is that, see, this is a thing. The reason why they're trying to blame this back on black men, which I'm going to discuss in the live stream, and I think I'm going to just sit this out and take the day off from work. Because I work for myself, you know what I'm saying? So when you're independent, you can do that. I'm going to discuss this because I hate the fact that you heifers are in my comment section on my Instagram, where I post a raw video, coming from me and talking crazy. Who the fuck are you? And then try to say that female who got her ass beat is a transvestite, when you the same modern heifers who support gender, there's no gender, You support equality when it's convenient. And then support traditionalism, even though none of you women are raised to be traditional. Y'all refuse to be traditional. Only when you can guarantee get something. You refuse to hold each other accountable for your fucked up behavior unless there's, money involved. Like a lot of you modern heifers are just infiltrating the manosphere. Like Chantel Simone, racist, just pearly things. And then you got Courtney Michelle, and a bunch of women. Now, I don't have a problem with them. I don't really have a problem with Danica Marie. I'm just like, lady, you're married. All that time you dedicate, why are you worried about what single men choose to do and not do? If they want to get a passport and find a wife overseas, why are you minding our business like that? I don't like the dizzy policing that the world does, especially when it comes to black men, with our eggplant, our Johnson, when it comes to our wallet, when it comes to our body, and who we want to bond with and be with. But it's so funny when it comes to but y'all support the abomination of homosexuality, and there's a homosexual, and this nobody really talks about this, which I will discuss in a live and more of my live streams on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe there. Definitely support the channel with my Cash App, PayPal. When I discuss how homosexuality has been pushed on women, so to get to removed male leadership, and then so they can follow the gynocratic democratic government and these corporations that got, and don't get me started on the fact that, because I'm gonna have to speak on this, Stacey Abrams. Look how y'all, when most black men supported Stacey Abrams, which I don't fuck with her, but y'all saying because she lost the election, like a black man's vote, like y'all value the black man's vote anyway. When nobody's catering to black people's interests, especially black men's. Let's keep it real. Especially, y'all don't care about black men like that. I don't appreciate y'all trying to blame the murder, the deletion of Shanquella Robertson, when it was a black female murdered another black woman. You got black females really actually take pleasure and actually plot and plan to murder sisters, just like they plan to murder their babies with abortion, child abuse, especially the boys, and murdered men. But y'all have an excuse for why that had. But men, we don't get to make excuses. Well, she acted crazy, or she was abusive, she was toxic, I'm walking with trauma. Y'all don't care. That's fine, you don't care. But don't ask me to care. And I'm not sticking my neck out for a modern heifer that has who's misandric, don't like men. I mean, y'all should be thankful that when that black woman in Wisconsin, somewhere out like near Milwaukee, but in Wisconsin, had a drink thrown, an Asian punk ass male threw a drink in her face because she was arguing about the food not being done a certain way. And I'm like, chick, just go buy, just learn how to cook at home. Cook your own damn food. Not saying that he was right, but cook your own damn food. And that was just with the pro-black. Don't mean to disrespect the elder, calling her a queen and stuff. When y'all be too soft on these heifers. You them princess dudes, you them princess daddies. You them simp dudes that's the reason why a lot of these women are this is what Kevin Samuels was trying to say. This is what a lot of men were trying to say. Black men been way ahead of their time, myself included. The black men and a few women who make red pill content was talking about. But y'all don't want to listen. So my thing is, you reap what you sow.